Now we'll see some advantage and disadvantage of this direct water supply. Here, saving in pipe work, especially in multi-story building. So it saves lot of pipe work because directly from mains you are getting the point. This is due to cold water distribution pipe from the cistern being omitted because there is no overhead tank. So all the pipe works are omitted. Okay. Fresh drinking water may be obtained at any point. Means what, you are directly taking to the supply main, no? So that is why fresh water is always available. Disadvantages are there is a danger of foul water from sanitary fittings being siphoned back into the main water. There is a chance of contamination. All this meaning is there is a chance of contamination because you are not storing any water now. So directly using means some reverse water may go into the other parts. During the peak periods, there is a tendency of lowering the pressure. Means what? During the morning hours, all persons will use, no? So that time pressure in the pipe may get reduced. If there is a mains burst out, there is no storage of water. Means if the main pipe that is supplied from the corporation or local authority, if that is under breakdown, so there is no water available for the customers to use, as it is a direct water supply system. Okay, in indirect water supply system, what are the advantage? There is no risk of back siphonage in this system. Means what, contamination is almost not going to happen because it is under the gravity. No, water flowing is under the gravity. Okay, there is no tendency of pipe bursting due to the low pressure in the pipe. So generally it is only from the overhead water tank. So that means pressure is almost same. So pipe bursting is not going to happen. In case of interruption in the mains supply, there is an adequate storage of water. As we have, it is in this system, the overhead water tank is present. So if main pipe is also on breakdown, so still we have water to supply. Okay. Disadvantage, here longer pipe runs are required, means more piping work is done because of overhead tank connection, from there again going back to the each usage points. Okay, a larger storage cistern is necessary. That means one big storage system is very necessary. Fresh drinking water is only available at kitchen sink or at single point. Only one water point is available which takes the direct point. Okay. So here it is the indirect water supply system. From the main pipe it is directly going to the overhead tank. From there the points have been marked. From there different using points are marked there. Okay. Like this. One pipe for hot water connection, one pipe for first floor, another for other second floor. Okay, and only there is a one point where you can get the fresh water throughout the time. Okay, one tapping point is also provided. Parts of water distribution system, we have to have know the what are the different parts. Okay, what do you mean by service pipe? The pipe from water main or other source of potable water supply to the water distribution system of the building served. Okay, before meter. Okay, before meter, but it is in the premise only, from the main pipe to your metering point, that is called as service pipe. After that we call it as a supply pipe. Okay, because it is supply pipe is from after metering, no, from that wall, from there it is going to overhead tank other parts. So that is distribution pipe, we call it as, it is a pipe within a structure. That means it is in the building or the premise which conveys water from service pipe to point of utilization. Okay, riser, a water supply pipe that extends one full story, if that is going to one full story or more, to convey to water to different branches or to different group of fixtures, we generally call it as a riser. Okay, fixture branch means from that service pipe, no, from that service pipe to the taps, that is called as a fixture branch. The water supply pipe between the fixture supply pipe and the water distribution pipe, so that point is called as a fixture branch. Fixture supply means from that bend to the point of tap, a water supply pipe connecting the fixture here we generally think sink or tap with a fixture branch, so that is called as a fixture supply. Okay, first connection to the main, from there it is distribution pipe to fixture branch to supply. Okay, you can see in this diagram. So here it is a rising main. So it is going to full 1 story or 2 story to the overhead tank, okay, from rising main. What is this service pipe? Service pipe is in the structure that is distributing to the all the things, okay. Fixture branch means from there it is distributing, no, from there it is distributing. Fixture supply means from that point to this tap point, from that point to this tap point is called as a fixture supply, okay. So you can color, you can see yellow is the dis distribution pipe, okay, sorry, the fixture branch. This orange is the fixture supply, okay. Fixture branch, fixture supply, okay. Now service pipe is the black color. Service pipe is generally black color, common understand, okay. Now we will see types of fittings and plumbing fixtures in brief, okay. These are only diagrammatic representation, different types of fittings and plumbing fixtures in brief, okay. Now types of pipes we have: plastic pipes, LDP low density polyethylene pipes, HDP high density polyethylene pipes, PVC pipes, GI pipes, asbestos pipes, cast iron, RCC spun pipes, copper pipes. So many types of pipes we are generally using. So plastic pipe can see LDP which are in the coil, HDP in the lengths, okay. PVC pipes generally is they are used in inside of a building. Now GI pipes, generally these are very strong, okay. So these are generally used for drinking water purpose. GI pipes, okay. These are called as GI fixtures. So here we have GITs, elbow, sorry, this is elbow, couplers, okay. These are called as unions, okay. Like this, lot of the GI fittings are generally used. Now these are called as cast iron pipes. So main lines pressure means these are used. RCC spun pipes, from the reservoir to the city, generally these pipes are used. RCC spun pipes. Copper pipes generally used for drinking water, okay. These are very costly. Now lead pipes generally we used to use olden days, okay. Lead manufactured by lead, okay. Typical lead pipes. Now what about joints? Wherever the direction of pipe is changing, okay, that time we are going for use. So from one main branch to you want 2 to 3 points, then we have T's or Y connection, okay. From one point to two direction we are taking that one. This is called as the T, okay. One main, one perpendicular, one connection, okay. So it is cross. So one main line, two other perpendiculars are there. These are called as a trap. Trap is one thing. There continue almost full time some water is always there, such that from here foul gases will not pass through this one, okay. From here foul gases will not pass through this one, that is why you call it as a trap, P trap. So it avoids the smell in the toilets, okay. So now it is called as unions, couplers, okay, reducers, okay, flange, plugs, T's, elbows, okay, different degree elbows and end caps. So these many joints are there. Okay, now in this other types of joints, these are called as plain bends, flange bends. Okay, flange bends are used to connect the walls, okay, from walls or two different pipes. Okay, so these are called as T's. These are called as flanges again. These are used where two different types of pipes are connecting, okay, or walls are fixing. Here we go for valves. Valves are the devices used for controlling the flow of liquid. It is used for controlling the flow of liquid, okay. With the use of valve, any section of pipeline can be isolated, okay. With the valve we can use any type of supply cutoff, okay. We can make isolation for the purpose of inspection, repairs, okay. So now different types of valves are generally used. We commonly use line valves, okay, in one straight direction. If you want to control the flow rate, so we can go for sluice valve or globe valves. Scour valves are used for the scouring action wherever you want to remove that one. Air valves means whenever there is an airlock at the highest point, so to get air out of that one pipe, so we use air valves. Relief valve means pressure relieving valve. Reflux valves, Float valves generally used in overhead water tank. Okay. And this is a fire hydrant, means the end point where you can get the water for this fire extinguisher, tap and stopcocks. Okay.